Hey there, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you my go-to dish for potlucks and friends gatherings, etc. This dish is frugal, cheap, delicious, healthy, and is good for introverts. If you want to find out why, then stick around. Today's video is another collab with the incredible Kate from Kate Kaden and the amazing Mary from Pennies Not Perfection. I will leave the links to both of their channels down below. And if you're coming from their channels, then welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Christiana and my channel is Well Behaved Wallet, where my mission is to love the life I have while building a life of my dreams. I can't wait to find out what dishes Kate and Mary will be sharing because they've been talking about this meatball thing and I'm like, I don't know, I've never heard of that. So I'm excited to find out how they make it and what the deal is on that and get the scoop from both of them because I have a feeling that they both make delicious things. So I'm excited to watch them as well, and I hope that you've either watched them or will watch them as soon as you're done with this video. Okay, so here's the deal. I love getting together with friends. I feel like I roll few but deep in terms of my friendships, and I have a few, like a handful of really good friends that are kind of scattered far and wide, but we try to get together at least a couple of times a year. And when we do get together, it's definitely a frugal and budget-friendly option to have a potluck where we all get together at someone's house or in a church basement or fellowship hall, and everyone brings a dish and we sort of share the costs like that. So I've developed what I like to call my introverts option. So, and it's definitely an option. So the dish that I have developed is, like I mentioned, frugal, delicious, can be really healthy, and is readily available, able to be made with ingredients that are readily available from Aldi and the Dollar Tree, and is good for introverts. And here's why. The dish is an appetizer tray or charcuterie board or cheese plate or something like that, however you want to call it, but it's an appetizer. And why I love doing this is because as an introvert, I love spending time with people, but it can be really draining. I don't know if you can relate. So usually when it's like a big gathering, what I'll try to do is give myself the option to like bring something, leave it, say hello to everyone, and then kind of like make a peaceful exit. So I've done this a couple times, and there's sometimes too when I do want to stay, and I'll usually bring something a little more hearty and like fulfilling. But in this option, it gives you the option to just kind of bring something, leave it, and go, which I actually had to do at my last gathering. We had a Friendsgiving in November at a church in a town near me, and I see these people a couple of times a year, and I wish I could have stayed longer, but I had somewhere else I needed to go, so I brought this, I set it down, I said hello, and then I had to leave. But I felt good about doing that because I thought that it was a really like hearty option that people, as soon as they were coming in, could like have something to eat right away. And I appreciate that as a guest, and I hope that they appreciated that even though I couldn't be there in person. So the last tray I made for this friends gathering, I kind of planned ahead because I knew there was a chance that I might not be able to stay for the whole thing. So I was able to make trips to the Dollar Tree and Aldi in advance to kind of plan out what I was going to do. The entire process cost me less than $10, so I thought that was pretty good. So with a little bit of planning, you can certainly recreate this for around $10 or less. Here are some pictures of appetizer trays made using ingredients from Aldi and the Dollar Tree. Full disclosure, these are not my pictures. Mine came out similar, but not as artistic. So my first stop was at the Dollar Tree. I find this is, as always, my go-to stop if I'm looking to stay within budget and create something fabulous. So I usually start out with one of their plastic trays. The fabulous part about this is that they look nice, they're cute, it's $1, you can't go wrong. They have tons of different sizes, and you can just pile it high with lots of different ingredients, and then you can just leave it and go. And that's my favorite part. This one is for deviled eggs. So that's an option or an idea for you if you're looking for things to make and bring. They even have like portable punch bowls. Here are some rectangular trays. This looks like it could hold a salad bowl. So that's another really great option as well. Oop, that one has a basketball. Don't want to serve that.
For potlucks, I also love using foil bakeware from the Dollar Tree, and I try to keep some on hand. That way you can just make your dish, bring it, and not need to worry about collecting your dish at the end of the event. You can just sit back and relax. And it is a great deal to get these from the Dollar Tree because, as you can see, it's a better deal than the supermarket where the same item is $2.99 versus $1. My next stop is at Aldi, where I find the best deals for good stuff to pile on those trays. I'm happy to put my quarter in that cart and know that savings await. For these appetizer trays, I love to start with sausage. You can see that's $2.99 for that summer sausage. I also try to throw in some hummus and cheese dip to serve with vegetables and crackers.
So there you have it. That is my go-to dish meal platter offering for any type of friends gathering or potluck. Super simple, super cheap. You can get as creative and as festive and as fun as you want. And really, you can make it as inexpensive or indulgent as you like, depending on what you put on your tray. And you will almost always find that it is cheaper to buy the things and arrange them yourself than to buy something pre-made. That way you know exactly what goes into it, and you can kind of vary the level of indulgence and extravagance that you put onto it. And you will almost always be able to add more to something that you make yourself than something that you buy. So in addition to saving money, you're also treating the people at your gathering really well by giving them something delicious to enjoy as soon as they walk in the door. So that is what I do. Now you know all my secrets and how I cope with being an introvert at these sort of holiday gatherings that I love to go to, but sometimes need a bit of encouragement to attend. I love this time of year, and it certainly helps to have like go-to dishes and sort of tips and tricks. So I can't wait to go check out Mary and Kate's videos as well to see their secrets and their go-to dishes for potlucks. If you have a go-to dish, we would love to hear about it. If you'd like to make a video and you have a channel, please let us know and we will add that to the description box below the video. It's below the video. We would love to know your secrets and kind of get together sort of like an online recipe book of go-to dishes that people like to share for potlucks and holidays or festive occasions, gatherings of friends, because it is so much more fun to do if you know you can stay within your budget and don't have to worry about the stress of going over budget for this gathering. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you will keep watching. If you're not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe, and thank you again, and I hope to see you in other videos. Bye.